So welcome back. After 40 minutes it gets disconnected, so I just reconnected back. And the next section was related to the technical requirements, the main thing, the design requirements. So what are the technical requirements? So until now these were the customer requirements, right? So all these functional requirements, okay, under functional criteria we had customer requirements, under maintenance we had customer requirements, under security we had customer requirements, under ergonomic factors we had customer requirements, under performance we had customer requirements. So all these customer requirements based on different criterias now should be mapped with that of our technical requirements. Both should map. So technical requirements are mapped only based on the design parameters. Okay, so every requirement of the customer based on different criteria now has to be tackled technically in the form of designs. Then only both will be mapped. If both are mapped, then the product will be on. So based on all the requirements, what are the technical requirements which has to be designed by a design engineer are listed over here. So these will be all the goals. So you should able to achieve all these goals in order to map the requirements of the customers. So based on the goals you will evaluate which are the priority levels, important levels. So based on this, one by one you go on doing it. So this is how you have to map the requirements with that of technical requirements, the customer requirements with technical requirements, or else it is not possible to achieve your goal. If that is not done, then you can't enjoy a good amount of sales and profit for the new product. It will come down, the life cycle of the product will show the decline phase immediately once it is been into the market. If these are not been done, then even though investing a large amount of money on new product, the company will face various losses. So this is the main thing where the people do lacking. And to map the technical requirements, what all I told you, the QFD, the PDM, virtual reality plays a vital role. So see, you can see n number of technical requirements, how the goals are set here. Okay, and how about the importance of each technical requirements. So all these are listed. So after listing all, if the people start working by using the house of quality concept which was explained before, so then they have a super possibility of achieving a wide space in the market with least amount of limitations. Okay, so and as a result we can conclude that a real life case study could be conducted by using QFD methodology for any new product development. In this case it was explained by using electric tow truck. So wherein 87 customer requirements were identified with how many technical requirements, here you can see total 107 technical requirements you have. You can see the entire list, how many technical requirements you have, and these are 87 customer requirements you have under different sections. So if you add on all together, you will get 87 customer requirements under different sections. So those are met by defining 107 technical requirements. So if both are mapped properly, then this could be classified into 5 sectors. You know that performance, ergonomics, security, maintenance, and after sales. So these are mapped with technical requirements of 107. So if it is done, then the vehicle weight is expected to be low because the customers opted for a low weight. So having low vehicle weight is significantly affected by the desired electrical tow truck design. So based on that, even the design will be made so that the weight of the electrical tow truck will come down. Okay, so the dimension of the house of the quality is quite high. Quality aspect, there is no any reduction because the need of the customer was to maintain a good amount of quality for the same case which was studied in this. So it could be divided into several tables to increase the readability. If still this is complicated, you look like, even it can be segregated into very small tables also. So but this is an fine type of table where you can map 87 customer requirements with 107 technical requirements. So in this way you can able to improve the change in the requirement in any new product 100%. So if you try to implement QFD methodology, your PDM, your virtual reality, you will be able to achieve 100% success based on the customer requirement, because you can scrutinize and check that every requirement of the customer is mapped to one or the other technical requirement which has been designed by the design engineer. And you will be also knowing what is the goal of each requirement and what is its importance, because you will do the rating based on the importance. So based on the rating you will take the task one by one. So based on the work what you have to do, you will schedule the task for each department. So they'll be having their own work packages through which they work on, and they'll be having the schedule for each task. So within that task they have to complete and see successfully that a new product is been manufactured as per the requirement of the customers, because you have mapped the requirement of the customers with respect to the technical requirements, and also you have thrown successfully the product into the market. Since the product is mapped as per the requirement, the customers will purchase the product, and it will easily help in increasing the growth and the maturity stage of the product, wherein it helps in improving the sales and turnover, and the company will enjoy a huge amount of profit. So this is how overall a new product has to be thrown into the market. You have a general question in the even VTU question paper, generalized, they are asking you provide a feasible study how a new product development is successful into a market. So only with respect to the textbook you cannot write the entire story. You should be knowing, you should be aware of some case studies, you should study that before the examination, then you can write in your own words and excel good marks in the examination. So you have to think about in trying downloading some case studies, reading, enhancing knowledge, so that that will help you to improve the writing skill as well as your knowledge for the examination part of you as well. Okay, Vivek?
Okay.
Yeah, so kindly inform related to others also. I'll share this video class in your Google Classroom as well.
Okay.
Yeah, fine. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.